when our stories o'er and done, our names micht be forgotten, but we were real. The king was real. His queen was real. The songs were sung and heard, and all the dances had their steps. The deed were living as we live now. The poem was real, just as the maker made it. Remember? Can you mind who we were? Tres Morias, men amoranen chaye. Aisha Fatima, Marielle. Tres Morias, men amoranen chaye. Aisha Fatima, Marielle. Tres Morias tan queridas iban a coger olivas y allá van las cogidas de Jaén. Aisha Fatima, Marielle. Todo va a estar bien. Estaremos bien.
Right, boys! Come on, hurry up! Where are you, boys? Come on, boys! Come on, King James! Give honor to King James and his wrecked Bonnie Queen!
King James! Scotland! Now we have the best the world has to offer, right enough. Would you look at this? These travellers are the royal attendants and entertainers from Europe, from Moorish Spain. They were travelling to the court of Henry VII of England, but they were diverted, shall we say, eh? Aye. The English and the Portuguese have robbed enough Scottish shipping. There's no harm in us helping us sail to a wee bit of theirs, eh?
No, not at all.
Now, these folk have had a rough welcome. We need to give them better. Bienvenidos a Scotia.
Habla español?
This is a place of peace. Am I right?
Aye.
Am I right?
Yes, King James!
Aye, you'll see. All the world is welcome here. You're safe behind our strong walls, and this land is defended by the bravest warriors, and no enemy dare come near our border. You'll find good meat, drink, song, dance, and spectacle, but I promise more. You'll find love, the love of good neighbours, the love that keeps God's peace and makes it sweeter, like the love between me and my bonny English bride.
Beautiful!
Peter, bring the travellers into the palace. Let's find places for everyone. All for you, Scotland!
Back, you give it guppies. Let the travellers through. My lord, Lord Pierre, it's me, Dunbar. Remember me, eh? Dunbar the Macker, eh? What a day, eh? What a day. You'll be needing a few words to celebrate a day like this,
Not
eh?
today, Dunbar.
Oh, come on.
Close the gate. Close the gate. Here already. Why was I no called?
My lady, you need any letters? A cheeky wee flight and written, Mary, eh?
Who let you in, Dunbar? Out my way.
Necesitamos sirvientes de la corte. Necesitamos músicos. Any musicians?
What do you think you're doing?
The king asked me to find places for the travellers.
The king asked you to find servants for his household. For the Queen's household. Oh, that's your job in Onu, is it?
No, I just wanted to do
Because
what
the last
king...
time I checked, we were the keepers of the royal household. Me and my lord. Has the king told you different?
I'm finding musicians.
Aye. Good. On you go. Organise the entertainment and keep your neb out my business. Right. Straighten up, lassies. Ina you's about to get lucky. The Queen herself wants a Moorish attendant. I'm told there's royal attendants here. Is that you?
¿Por qué grita esa mujer? Quizás es nuestra cartelera.
Hey, are you hearing me? Queen Margaret herself asking for Ina, yeah? Oh, come on, are you deaf? Oh, Christ save us. What language do black folk speak?
You're speaking to me in good Scots, Dame Femi. That's working fine.
Aye, well, they can't make mute. Look at them.
Would you like me to translate?
Aye. Well, on you go then.
Lo siento, señoras. Es muy grosera. Do you understand what she wants?
No.
She's asking if you're royal attendants.
Are we prisoners now?
No! You're welcome here. The king wants you to stay here as part of the royal household. You can work in Scotland as well as you could in England. She wants a royal companion to attend the Queen.
I'm the Lady Anne. I've attended the princesses of Portugal and the Infanta of Spain. I'm her servant.
Bueno, momentito. That's the Lady Anne. She's been a royal attendant.
Aye. She's the look. All right, I'll bring her to the Queen.
The lassie there is her servant.
We've no room for servants. The Queen's rooms are no even finished. We're 20 a bed up there as it is.
I'll tell them.
See, what we're needing's an annex, but they're a year behind with the building works.
Te convertirás en compañera de la reina. But there's no room for your servant. We'll have to find another place for her.
We stay together. This is the Lady Anne. The Lady Anne. She needs her own attendant for her clothes, her water, her hair. She needs me.
There are servants in the Queen's rooms. She'll be cared for.
Well, I need the servant who knows me. She's my companion. Always.
This is a good place for you. A high place in the Queen's bedchamber. This morning, you thought you might be killed. This afternoon, you thought you were a prisoner. Now, I'm telling you, you can join the household of a queen. We'll find your companion another place.
Can they no make you either? No, come on. What's keeping you, Peter Morion?
How do I trust you?
That's a good question. Where were you before?
In Bilbao?
I heard there was a plague in Bilbao.
Yes, so we needed better luck.
Hello?
I came from Bilbao to La Rochelle. I nearly stopped in London, but something kept me moving north. I found better luck here than any other place in Europe. I'm married here. I have great homes and farms. I sit by the king. If you can't trust me yet, you can trust my luck. Why shouldn't it be yours?
What are the Queen's rooms?
Why? You want to check out the view?
Where are they? You see? Very well. Take me to the Queen.
Oh, she's coming, is she? Aye, well then hurry up. Her Majesty's been waiting this long while.
Another time you could speak to her in French. Seeing your Spanish, isn't he up to much?
A cheeky bastard. C'est vrai? Vous parlez français?
Bien sûr.
Well, why did you know? Oh, never mind. Venez ici. Ici.
Well, whatever work they find for you, dinna try poetry. That's my advice, eh? Yeah? You're a wanderer. You're a windy into a wide world. We're no fit to look at him. If we do, we show ourselves up, eh? Oh, but they'll look. By God, they'll look. The world's notice is something I can't catch and you can't avoid. Maybe we should stick together, you and me, eh? I think we should. And here's how we'll start. Dunbar. William Dunbar. Dunbar. You?
Ellen.
Ellen.
William Dunbar.
That's right. Dunbar. Maca. Poet. Chill. Quine.
Queen.
No, Quine. Bonnie Quine.
Macar Chiel Quine. Macar Dunbar Bonnie Quine Ellen.
There you go. There you are. All the world is words. In, Neb, Lugs, Moo, Oxstar, Wame, Hurdies, Tays.
In, Neb, Lugs, Moo, Oxstar, Wame, Hurdies, Tays.
Wow, you're a fast learner. All right. Hello. Hello, Ellen.
Hello.
Hello, Ellen.
Hello, William Dunbar.
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Ellen. How are you?
Doing fine.
Right. So where am I putting this one?
Ask her.
Eh? She'll need to go in with the entertainers. We've nae need of servants.
Puedes cantar? Bailas?
See, I've already put two other Moorish lassies in with the nursemaids. There's no more room there. What other use is she?
Hello, how you doing?
Jesus, Mary, Mother of God. This one can speak Scots.
Aye.
Ellen, doing fine.
Someone's making a fool of me. Is it you?
What can I say? She's a quick learner.
Maybe she has a good teacher.
Thank you, my lord.
Aye, well, it doesn't matter how quick she is. There's still no meat left in the household budget. She'll need to go into entertainment.
I doubt she's trained as an entertainer. Well, she's got something. She does. But I've no time.
I've nothing but time, my lord.
All right. Let's see what she can learn.
Thank you, my lord. I will not let you down.
She can stay in the musician's apartment, show her Dunbar, make sure she has a place by the fire.
Oh, they're all getting a place by the fire and a privy that doesn't reek. Een of they loons got a pearl the size of a pigeon's egg just for stunning about looking foreign. Nice work, eh? Oh, sorry, Lady Ellen. By your leave, Lady Ellen.
Well, I'll show you where you're going, oh, Windy. Queen's Windy.
Windy.
Right, well, your bed's through there when you're ready, eh? I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow.
The Mora. William Dunbar.
Right. So, I know we haven't had the best day, but let's put that aside, eh? It's important what we do here. It could be more than that for both of us if... Look, try and think of this. This is where England and Scotland lie down together and hold each other instead of setting each other on fire and chopping each other's limbs off. You and I save lives when we kiss. We join together and that border of war dissolves as we do. That is what I feel. That's what we show the world, and that is beautiful, Margaret. You are beautiful. My bonny wee wife.
Why did you send the Lady Asquith away?
Right. So, I'll say what needs saying, and you won't like that, and I'm sorry
Can you
for
just
that.
answer the question?
So you know I read your letters? Even the ones you try and slip past me.
You've no right.
No, you wrote to your brother, Prince Henry of England. You said I had no money.
I didn't.
You said, my lord the king may be poor in gold, but he is a better fighter than any in Europe.
That's a compliment. I was saying nice things about you.
If I'm poor in gold, how could I pay an army? You said, my lord the king is winning the war against the rebel Highlanders with his own sword.
Well, you are, aren't you? You told me you were.
No, see, you're telling England that half of my kingdom lies undefended while I'm away making war on the rest of
But
it.
you are winning the war against the rebel Highlanders, aren't you?
You said I would always favour France.
What?
Do you have
Where
any
did I
idea?
say that?
On page fucking 2, where you said the only good thing about my dinners was the French wine. You're no stupid. You knew words like these could bring war.
Don't be ridiculous.
We need to look powerful and prosperous and strong enough to no need allies at all. Always, always. I've explained this. And now I've had to send the Lady Asquith back to England for trying to smuggle your letter. Margaret, why are you writing secretly to your brother anyway?
If I write privately, sometimes he writes back. He's the only one who still sends me proper news from home.
This is your home, Margaret. And I'm sorry if you still don't feel that, but it is. And I know we keep coming back to this, but if you could just try speaking Scots.
Why? French and English are the proper royal languages.
Not for Scottish royalty.
Well, I'm English royalty.
Aye. So yeah. I'll come back another night.
I've been sick.
Are you ill?
No, I'm just... My courses have stopped.
That's the best. That's the best news! Why didn't you say? You have just made Scotland's future! Oh, Margaret, ask me for anything, any favour. What do you want? A pony? Christ, I'll even send to fetch back Lady Asquith. Ask me for anything.
Truly?
Anything.
I want you to stop going to Tain.
But, sweetheart, it's on the justice circuit. When I take the court around the country,
All
I
right,
have
just don't visit your mistress when you go to Tain.
Sweetheart. There isn't another house big enough to shelter us all. Have you seen the size of Tain? You can't bed the King's Court down in a byre.
You said I could have anything.
But that's... Margaret, Janet Kennedy is mother to my children.
And what am I? What am I now?
Don't upset yourself, sweetheart. You have to be careful.
Dear Christ, my rage is going to shake this baby out of me.
Look, it's hard, I know, and I'm sorry, but try and remember, you are my queen. You're the only queen I have.
You've no idea how to treat a queen. You never have had. The Lady Anne here knows me better than you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We've only just met and already we understand each other. Nous avons déjà de bonnes conversations, hein? C'est vrai, non?
Absolument raison.
Well, good for you. Tam de toutes les deux.
Go away, James.
Well, let's see if the Lady Anne knows how to make you happy. Although, I don't understand how it's possible for anybody to know how to make you smile when this mood's upon you.
I think Archibald Douglas could.
What?
You heard me.
Can you say that?
I can.
Don't you even think about looking at Archibald Douglas.
If you can shove your annoyance up Janet Kennedy and any of the 400 others that take your fancy, then I can turn my head for Archibald Douglas.
Not if you want to keep it on your fucking shoulders, you can't!
Sophie!
Oh, God, forgive me. I'm sorry, Margaret. I'm sorry for all of your unhappiness.
Personne n'a pas nu?
Je suis heureuse. I am so happy to be here with your majesty.
Thank God I have one person left who might understand me. Can you bear it here? It must seem so bleak after the palaces in Spain.
Yes, the towers are small, but they're in French style, very fashionable. And you have this wild park beside the palace.
No, the Park of Holyrood,
Yes, that's very
but
much in the fashion now. Do you keep it stocked with deer?
I think. I don't know. I hunt deer there sometimes, yes.
But not for these next few months? The baby!
Oh, Mother of God! I won't be able to do anything. And he's just going to gallop about, shagging half the kingdom and sucking up their adoration like warm soup.
How old are you, your majesty?
17, how old are you?
More than that. My fate has whirled me round like a stone tumbling off a mountain. I've lived inside of an avalanche for days now. But if God has a purpose for me, then it must be here, now with you. I've been a teacher of royal children. I think I can teach you, Queen Margaret.
Teach me.
I hope I can.
Teach me what?
To get what you want.
I don't know what I want.
Then first I'll teach you that. What does Queen Margaret want?
I want him to put me first.
He must. You're carrying his heir.
I want him to put me first because of me, not because of what's in my belly.
That's harder, but we can make that happen.
Who's that?
My attendant.
Oh. My attendants are all sneering Scottish slatterns, cousins to the king. I hate them all. I'll just stay in these rooms. They can't make me go out. There are some things, at least, they can't make me do.
Oh, but you should go out. A court needs to see its queen. And we'll walk beside you. I have wonderful clothes. You'll see. We'll make a great display of it.
I'll get him to give me back the pearls. A Janet custard-faced Kennedy's pearls. He thinks I don't know he took them, but I know.
Don't ask for jewels. Ask for land, an abbey, a hunting estate. Jewels can be lost or stolen. Land is power you can keep.
You don't know what it's been like for me here. He tricked me. He lied to me. When I travelled up to Scotland to be married, he couldn't wait to meet me. He galloped down into Northumberland to greet me. And when we reached Edinburgh, he put me on his horse in front of him and we rode in like that together. Everyone cheered. Everyone. That's what I thought he'd be like. That's what I thought being queen would be like, but it was just a show. In just 5 years, everything I thought I had has been taken from me.
In just 1 week, everything I thought I had has been taken from me. But we need to learn how to make our own happiness.
Always, whatever fate takes us.
Ow! No, stop crowding me.
Forgive
I'm tired.
us, Your Majesty.
I don't want this. Oh, God, my head's aching. Send your servant away.
Do you have somewhere to go?
Yes.
Oh, my poor head.
I know, Your Majesty, it seems like this day began so long ago.
Are you tired?
When the sun rose, I was still on the ocean.
Oh, you're exhausted. Aw. Oh, you poor thing. You poor darling thing. Come here. Come. There. Oh, Christ save me, there's going to be a child. What will I do?
Oh, we'll help you.
Yes, we'll help each other.
I'll help you get everything you want. You'll see.
Just promise me you'll love me best of every creature that ever lived.
Just that.
I'm serious. Promise me you'll learn to do that, to love me above everything.
Of course. You're my queen now.
And you'll love no one better than me.
No one, I promise.
Good. Let's sleep now. This day is done and dead and I despise it. But it brought me you. It brought me the dear Lady Anne, who loves no one better than me.
No one, I promise.
Off Lenten in the first morning, early as the day upspring, thus sung one bird with voice upplain, all earthly joy returns in pain. O man, have mind that thou man pass, remember that thou art but ass, and shall in ass revert again. All earthly joy returns in pain.
come never may, fresh green young grass, but January comes all howling blast. Was never
Druth. Druth.
truth, was never truth, but I comes rain, all earthly joy returns in pain.
Aye.
Her health returns aye to sickness, and mirth turns aye to heaviness. In tunes, in desert, forest, plain, all earthly joy returns in pain. Fuera, fuera de aquí, fuera!
Je suis avec la reine. Tout va bien.
Voulez-vous embrasser l'enfant aujourd'hui, madame? Just for a moment. It's been a couple of months and you've
I
still
can
not
still
really...
hear it. Tell them to take it further away.
I can still hear it. Is it dying? Tell them to take it further away.
Of course, Your Majesty.
It might stop crying if you held it, Majesty.
Oh.
Well, you do still need to get up, Queen Margaret, to meet the King's guests.
Everything still hurts.
No, you're all healed by this time, are you not? And they're expecting you. Everyone's gathering to greet the King.
Well, tell him to come and ask me then.
Now, if I were you, I'd remember he's not long back from the war,
But
so...
he is back. Let him come up here and ask me to welcome his guest.
Are you cold, Your Majesty?
I'm always cold.
Well, it's warmer outside. Warmer than it is in these cold stone rooms.
I've put 3 braziers in here. I can't do more with it. The tapestry's going up and roasting it like a pigeon.
I know these have been hard, terrible months. I thought they would kill us. The light shrank, the cold came. I looked out onto the fields and parks and I thought that this was dark, dead land. Oh, my joints went as hard as the rocks in that earth. But look, it's growing again. When that weak, pale sun returned, the earth grew green. A miracle. Everything dead is coming back to life. Even the air is softer. We can go out again. We can move again. I'll help you.
I can't. Oh, God, I'll never be whole again.
Now, if you want to see the King, he'll be down any moment.
You have a cross, horrible face, and I don't want to look at it anymore today.
Ken what a scalp is, Majesty.
What?
Micht cure what ails you.
What was she saying?
Oh, never mind her. She's... Listen to me now. Listen to me. You are the Queen of Scots. I'll find a moment. Soon. A moment when everyone's watching you. You take your place beside him. I'll lay your baby, his heir, in your arms. Then he'll see. Then the whole world will give you the status you deserve. Trust me. Will you trust me?
Right.
But you do need to be getting ready, Your Majesty, please.
Will Archibald Douglas be there?
He's with the King. They're all coming
Get
up
me
for
ready.
leave, but I
Oh,
don't think it's...
God, I won't be ready in time. Hurry.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You've done this before. You've been performing poems for months now.
But this is for the King. And it's different when they're all looking at me.
I've heard you. Dunbar's taught you well. You're ready.
Of course she's ready, eh?
Listen, I know this is hard. We've had our moments, eh? I know you'd rather have been with your lady in the Queen's household, but you'll find a home with us in the end. You'll see.
I've learnt the words.
She has.
I like the words, but maybe I just don't understand the point of this.
Of your performance, we're celebrating
Of
victory.
anything. I just want to look about and see one thing that feels like mine.
Aye. Aye, I mind what that was like for me. The first months here, the sun was too pale. The air was too blue. The folk were noisy ghosts beyond understanding, but they have to be understood. How else can you eat and wash and find your way around this dark place of cod stains?
Aye, that's what it's like.
But you listened. You grabbed for sense in their sounds like a hungry bear tried to catch icy fish with our hands. And look at you now. You make me out fine, eh?
Aye, I can.
You know the words. Just say them like you say them to me.
I've got this, Dunbar. Give me a minute.
Absolutely. Sorry, my lords.
You don't have to worry about the crowds today. They won't be there till the tournament tomorrow. This is easy. A victory poem for the king and a few of his friends. A wee surprise to greet him. They will love you. You'll see. Look, we were cold strangers, you and me. But slowly, a sleeping fish, breathing in wee beasties, Scotland opened its moo and swallowed us up. And it's why I'm in here now, eh? We're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Yes, thank you.
Look at you. Victory! This is going to be good. This is going to delight the king. Right. He's close. He's on the cannon gate. Hear the horses. So, he'll come through. He'll introduce his guest, greet the queen. Where's the queen?
Walk in.
Grace! Oh. Right, it's fine. It's all fine. Just keep your eyes on me. I'll cue you when to start the poll.
Well, shall I tell her?
I'll tell her. Just stay out the way, Dunbar. Just in time. Please, the king is coming.
What are you doing? What are they making you do now?
Over here, the king is coming. He's here. Welcome home, Majesty, welcome home.
Thank you, Peter. It's good to be here. And I've brought a guest. Hickey's check, Donald. High cash galore. You all know who this is. Donald Dhu, heir to the lordship of the Isles. Donald is our wee token of peace.
Can you me ho big shin Seamus Stewart, eh?
Aye, fair enough. He's no that wee.
The whole nation, thanks God for your victory.
Oh, yeah.
The lords of the Isles have lain down their weapon, and now that MacDonald is your hostage.
Donald is my guest, Peter.
Of course, your majesty, excuse me.
Sure, farum be a sheen, a gulag egg and tash beneath.
Ach nach be savage, Bree Tower Castle, huh?
You'll be fighting tomorrow in the tournament. You'll be great. I reckon you'll destroy all challengers, eh? Now, come into my rooms. Look, here's my queen. Let her serve you a drink.
But first, a moment to welcome you home, Majesty. Victory herself will speak.
Of course. Lovely. Oh, on you go.
See, victory. I am victory.
Is that it?
See victory, my doughty sword.
Thank you,
that I
victory.
yield-
Now, the feast, into the hall.
That was a odd wee display, that, Peter. I'll escort my wife into the hall. Thank you, Douglas. Queen Margaret.
The king goes first.
He still thinks he's king in the Isles, eh? Back at Shaw, Donald. We'll go in together.
That went well, eh? Great entertainment, Peter.
Rewrite the opening to the tournament fight. We won't be using it after all. Cut her out!
No, you can't just, I've been working this for months, my lord. You can't have it written you for the morrow. Oh, mother of God, the whole thing.
Play just means my speeches.
But that's all yet. Oh, God rot him. Peter the fucking Moor.
He's tried to be kind to me.
Oh, you think? Just see what happens now. Now you're no use to him. He'll kick me back in the streets soon enough. Do you know how long I've waited down to the gates there just begging for an audience? All my skill, all my great speeches and poems, and still I have to wheedle, caper and sweet talk just to give them the gift they didn't even deserve. My words. God, I thought I'd found my way home at last. This show had brought me back beside the king, and now that bastard wants it written new for the morrow.
Well, can you do it?
No, I can't. Well, That's the end. The end of hope. The end of Dunbar. Sweet Mary, what's my life to be now? I should never have given up the chance of a church job. Madness. But I've got too much imagination to be just a priest. No priest can do what I do. They promise salvation, but I create an understanding of sin. I've got words for all things human, a mirror to our damaged souls. The priests promise eternal life, but I create it. When my words describe a mortal creature, it will be seen forever, so long as my words are still read. That's the power of a poet. I offer the gift of posterity. Surely that's worth a wage. See, songs are nothing. Songs are easy. But you never see musicians begging down at the gate, do you? They didn't even have to comb their hair. They can write 17 lines that didn't even mean anything. But if the rhyme's on the beat and they're wailing about love, everyone treats them like they've been touched by the divine fire. You think some waster strumming a guitar can stare into the abyss? You want social commentary. You want a view of eternity. You ask a fucking poet. But they won't, will they?
I am sorry.
Aye, you said. Well, there you go.
Now, what are you going to do?
Try and write it new.
But you said it couldn't be done.
But I have to try. What else is there?
Todos están enojados conmigo.
Claro que sí. I can't stay long. Since the babies came, she's worse. I can't anchor her to common sense. She's half mad every day of the week. She gave me this. You can take it.
Thank you.
Margaret doesn't always like too many people around her.
I know.
I can see things are going well for you here.
No.
Anyway, when she's in that mood, she only wants me. Just me.
All right. I understand. I'll keep my distance again for a few days. I understand. She still won't let you have an attendant in her room.
She'll never allow that. This is what I have to tell you. It's been months. I've tried everything. Everything I've tried has made it worse. She doesn't even want you walking beside us now.
But we make her look good. What does she think I'm trying? Well, we've tried. We can't do more. It's time, isn't it?
Time for what?
To start again. Remember when I was too scared to get on that boat in Bilbao? I had no strength or hope left in me that day, but you pulled me onto that ship. We can start again. But well, I'm stronger this time. There's no place for us here, not together, but we still have our promise. As long as we have each other, that's the only home we need. We'll find another place.
I don't want to get back on another boat.
Well, we don't have to. We could pay an English merchant. Someone will carry us south over the border.
I don't want to go south. I've got a place here.
No, you just said there's no place for me. We have to leave.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I've carried you half your life. Now will you get up and carry yourself? You can't ask... It's hard here, yes, but you can't ask me to give that up. I've got a place here. You should have tried harder. Don't look at me like that. I'll still help you, but you need to find something else.
Like what?
I can recommend you to one of the Queen's acquaintances. There are women, wealthy women in Aberdeen, Dundee, Inverness who would preen to have a lady like you walk beside them and raise them up. And well, half the girls on the ship with us have already accepted marriage.
What are you telling me?
There's no way back to where we were, but maybe you can still find a life here. I'll help you. A marriage to a man with a little land would give you that safety. I think there may be some wealth in that strange dark soil of theirs. I watch the crops and the cattle that carry up the cannon gate. Poor stuff, but the grains and greens keep well. A farmer with royal favour. You could do worse. I hear the Lady Gordon is looking for an attendant for herself and a wife for her bastard cousin. She'd have you in a home. He has land. Shall I speak to her?
As long as we have each other, that's the only home we need.
Oh, you're not a child, Ellen. Stop clinging onto my skirt. Look, the Lady Gordon still comes to court. We will still see our jewels on the cloak. Oh. No, you can... This will give you a fresh start. Whatever you decide. I have to get back to the Queen. Oh. Let me know when you've decided what you want. Aisha, Fatima, Maria. Tres Marias me enamoran en Jaén. Aisha, Fatima, Maria. Tres Marías tan queridas iban a coger olivas y allá van las cogidas de ayer. Aisha, Fatima, María. Y allá van las cogidas y tornadentes mallitas y los colores perdidas en ayer. Aisha, Fatima, María. Dime quién soy, señoras, de mi vida robadoras. Cristianas que éramos moras en Jaén. Aisha, Fatima, María.
Fashion, Alain, eh? En koele toe, eh? Cheerig, boy.
Aye, shin, Donna. Beautiful. Well, you're a better singer than a poet.
The Lady Ellen will perform in the tournament with you tomorrow, Your Majesty. Pierre will explain. It's all prepared.
Lovely. Well, give him a good show then, eh?
Nu de wees mijn Amri, zien je toe, gola, hulala.
Fine. On with the show.
No! Warren! No! This is no right. I'm not supposed to be here. There's been a mistake.
Edinburgh, are you ready? Are you ready for a real show?
What is this? What's happening?
You're the star of the tournament, Lady Ellen, just as I promised.
But this is the arena. This is where they fight.
Prepare to see a fight to the death. You understand your duties?
No, what?
Every tournament has a bronze lassie as its judge. Your face brought you here, but that beauty has its price. Now you have to determine the worth of a man.
Bastard! You bastard! You lied to me!
My lords, ladies, mesdames and messieurs, I give you the man with no name.
No, he can't fight. He's just a poor wild creature from the forest.
Oh.
This is no right.
Can this weak creature win the greatest prize?
What's the prize?
You're the greatest prize.
No, I can't do this.
The queen of the fight will decide the champion.
This wee Arkhouse is a common wild little Scotsman. What are you fighting for, wee man?
My bairn. I've got a new bairn in the
There you
forest.
go.
He needs...
Motivation. Will it save him? Is one wee Scottish scrapper fit to take on the most dangerous men in Europe?
Queen of the fight, Call your warriors.
No!
Just do it!
Let the games begin!
Nice, cliched, but classic.
Mesdames et messieurs, my lords and ladies, I give you the 7 times winner in this very arena. A trail of bodies follows him across Europe. Danish Dan!
They want me to fight that?
Fight, 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 fight!
Drama and comedy, ladies and gentlemen. Drama and comedy, very good. But it's a fight to the death, Your Majesty.
Dan? Is it Dan?
Yeah, what is it?
Why are you doing this? Stop it now!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Dad! I've been really dead wrong, I'm really sorry! Oh, I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
No, you had to, you'd have killed you!
Oh, but he'd have made a better show yet. Aye, he's dead.
The wild man has won.
He's won! He's won!
But that was a coward's trick. Boo! We need a champion, not a coward. Bring on the next fighter!
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
From Paris to Padua, he's run them through and made a fricassee of their livers. From the fighting fields of Flanders, I give you Maris the Mutilator!
Ik zal hem vermoorden! Ik zal ze allemaal vermoorden!
Fight! 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 Fight!
Well, he's dead, but he fell on his own sword. So basically, he's killed himself, eh?
It's a win!
Was that a win, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes! Yes, it was! The wild man has won! He's defeated all the other fighters in the arena!
But we've still not had what I would call entertainment.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me! You're fucking kidding me!
We still haven't found a true champion. Can this wee scalp stand up to a real wild man? Can he face the untamed beast that is a wild Gael, a deadly Highlander? No prison can hold him.
And to let you know what you're facing, here's a few lines to tell you what I know of the man.
Just get it over the
I
way!
know
That's
the
important.
marker has
Yes, do
Bring on the
it!
next fighter!
Catch a man and Gilder! How did I just kill myself?
You can do this!
No! I fucking can't, eh? Look on!
You can beat him! You have to! Kill him! Kill him! Go on! You're a wild man! You have an army all on your own! You've a bear and you'll hit 100 there! As strong as you! Everyone! Kill him!
have a champion. We have a true champion. Well, man, you are a worthy winner. Tell us your name.
I am James
no
Stewart,
way.
King of Scots, and my sword alone can hold this land against any attack. Oh, well done, everyone, well done. You know, I think they liked it. It sounded like they did. Of course they did. Oh, well done, Donald. You were fantastic. There's no edge on that, Donald. You can't kill me.
Hey, look who here, my home.
I warned you. I said I'd knock you down if you weren't quick.
No, you promised I'd die on my feet like a warrior.
Oh, Christ, look at me. He does still want to kill me. Come here, MacDonald. You were fantastic. I love you. Well done. They liked it, didn't they? You think they liked it?
Why are you asking me?
What's the matter with you?
Everyone came off the lines.
No, we didn't really. I just improvised a bit.
I was wearing my fucking
They were
cue.
too many words, Dunbar.
Oh, no, wait. We didn't miss much, though, did we?
Oh, you know, one wee poem might have been good, eh?
Oh, Jesus, we cut over the poem. Why didn't you stop me?
I
We
tried.
cut over the poem, Peter.
It's fine, just...
Do you know, though, I think it's a good cut. Because the pace is really, really ramping up at that point. I mean, the third fight's coming, and another time, I think we need less at the front, a simpler setup, you know, straight to the fight.
Oh, aye, because that's the show we want to put on for the rest of the world, eh? Blood, mayhem, and 1,000 Scots cheering it on.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That's a
There's
nice
a
idea,
national character we can all be proud of, eh? Hey, let's get batshit drunk and not each other into oblivion. Eh? French ambassador can't get enough of that. God forbid we should try and dilute that caricature while we bit poetry, eh?
Look, any fool can write poems. I wrote poems.
You wrote poems.
Aye.
Were they any good?
No. They were shite.
So any fool can't write poems then?
Are you calling me a fool?
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm sorry, it's just...
Aye. The wild man, though. Like, that was... We have to do that again. I felt...
That works.
It's fine, just...
Yes. Later. After the show.
That makes sense. Save it for the small audience at the feast. I don't think we need you in the show itself, Dunbar.
Oh, but he was really good.
It was a great wee story. I can't take
the
that. from-
audience loved
The
it.
front of the arena loved it, but they couldn't even hear you past the middle rows.
Middle rows are where the money sits.
Enough, Dunbar.
Look, I'll hear your poem later. How's that?
They want us back. Back in character.
Christ,
boys.
listen to them. We need to get back out there.
You were good,
No,
really.
it's fine.
My lords of Europe, did I win? Did you see me win? Shall I claim my pride? The queen of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is just show. It's all just show. I don't expect you to, like... You can go. Of course you can go. But I would like you to stay. Stay for one drink. Good. Good. Well, come away in. Sit down, then.
Is this what the world is like for you? Everyone cheering, everyone full of gladness just to see you wave.
Suppose so. Aye.
I thought I hated their eyes on me, but when they look at me like that...
Oh, like you're a miracle. Well, how could they know? That's what I see. See, to me, you come from a place of legend. like a place I can only imagine. I'm building ships, right? The ocean is the future. But they will not let me sail in them, because the king can't leave his kingdom.
Well, surely you can do what you want.
Ah, you'd think. But royalty's no all that, Queen Ellen. Sorry. But when I think of the places that you might have seen, you ever been to Venice?
Of course.
Why, of course?
I attended the Lady Anne. All European nobility make their way to Venice sooner or later.
Oh, well, rub it in, why don't you? Where else you been?
What do you want, the story of my life?
Aye, that'll do.
My whole life?
Nah, just give me the geographical highlights.
I was born in Granada, come swift to Seville. Stamping my wee legs and yelling for meat. I ate too much of anything, and my father sent me to service. Called in on me, shouts at me, tears flowing out of me. I'm slipping in sorrow on sleek marble flares. Fountains and frescoes and dancing white mares. Then I come to my lady, my best friend, my sister. The Lady Anne's pulled me with her to Lisbon, to France. Dusty roads, cypress trees, sweet smelling leaves. We drink fire wine in Venice. We gang whooping through Florence. We burp royal bairns and we grind royal spice. Cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg and mace. We're the fiercest, the brightest. We dazzle 3 kingdoms. The Lady Anne fancies marriage, so that's what we do. She finds us a braw laird, we braw men about him. We were married together on the very same day. Candles and feasting and birling and song. Side by side, married ladies, our new lives began. But then death crept over the country and gobbled her luck. Her braw house is empty. Sorrow breaks in and robs us. We're lost and we're widowed, and our new wealth is ta'en away. We watch the grey ocean, and the Lady Anne wants to cross it. I'm nae caring, nae thinking. I walk on the boat.
And then?
And then here comes pirates! Fierce Scottish pirates! And they're slashing and screaming, and we're all like to do, and so we do. We're all kilt, deed, and born new in Edinburgh too.
You have had some adventures.
I have.
Like a whole life.
And now this is my different life.
How are you finding it?
Better today.
Aye. You fair found your voice, eh?
This is who the Queen of the Fixed Eye talks, didn't you ken?
You know, Peter told me you were no performer. But look at you.
No. I didn't want to be at first.
And now?
Perhaps I can do it a little.
Perhaps you can do it. You should see yourself.
That show was the best
No,
thing.
that story we told.
It was real.
You felt that?
Aye. You were that poor wild loon, and oh God, I needed you to win.
I was out in myself.
Aye.
You were a queen.
Was I?
Didn't you feel it?
Aye.
Ah, well, this can't end well. He's just a wild creature for the forest, and she's a queen.
Well, she's no. Really.
The queen of the fight.
Well, they saved each other.
Do you think they could go on saving each other?
For a little while.
Aye. Maybe they can.
It's true. They told me about this. I thought it was a story. It's true. Show me. Why do you wear a thing like that?
To feel it. To remember. I killed my father.
I know. Everyone knows. I don't know how it was in battle.
Aye.
Was it terrible to cut him down?
I imagine it. I wasn't there.
Well, if you weren't there, how did you kill him?
I led the army.
But I heard you were a boy.
I was 14.
And they let you lead the army.
No, but they were fighting in my name.
Oh,
so
did you ask them to?
I didn't stop them.
Could you stop them? I should go.
Why? Why should you go?
The Queen.
You're the Queen. Aye. Aye, the Queen. You know, I've had to send my bairns away. Out of Edinburgh. They want me to cry them bastards, but I will not do it. My Alexander is going to be Archbishop of St Andrews. And my wee Meg, she'll hear rain quarter on her as long as I have breath.
Well, how old is Alexander?
He's 14. But he'll see the world. See, that I can make happen. You know, Queen Margaret came here a bonny wee child and she never grew up. She doesn't seem to want to grow a woman's wisdom. She's a bairn yet. So, what does that make me? She's a man that put a baby into a child. Hell isn't deep enough, but the wild man is, he's free of all that. He just has the green forest and the fight.
I don't think you wear that chain because she killed your father.
The wild man doesn't have a chain at all.
Well, does he know why the king has this about him?
The king broke a promise to his mother. The king doesn't confess his sins anymore. He just adds weight to the chain and learns to carry it.
Well, we all carry weight like that. But look, there's no way to tell. Here is where my mother gripped my hand when she left the world. Nae mark. Here's the place that brak first when my father pushed me awa to find another hame. Nae mark. And here is where I held my ain heart in my ribs to stop it frae bursting out when my Lady Anne walked awa frae me to follow the Queen of Scots. We're all marked. Only a new bairn has nae scars.
Oh, you had a child. You've lost your bairns too.
I tell you, sorrow broke in our bra house. Lady Anne's man was taken, and then mine, and then death come back again for my bairn. She had a moth's life, soft and quick. And the scars she left are the deepest, but even they're nae on my skin. I remember. Why do you need a chain? Don't you remember your own life?
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry? I've a new life now. Don't be sorry. Tell me a story instead.
The Queen of the Fight and Wild Jim, can he live till morning?
No, they live in so much danger. This is their last night.
Is she still with the king?
I haven't seen her come back.
Then it's done.
Aye, the whole world saw, eh?
What are you doing here?
You all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be all right?
I saw the way the king grabbed
is
you.
kind.
Is he? Oh, is he now?
What did he give you?
What?
This will be a short season. You need to get a good crop, jewels to last a lifetime, or land. Get him to give you land.
I'm not a beggar.
Well, you need to take what you can as soon as you can.
I think your queen's looking for you, Lady Anne. Should you know be about your work?
Did they show you the famous chain? Eh, never fails. Some always gets some the lassie, eh? You know, he's wearing his pain outside his skin, and you get to stroke it. Look, I need to tell you. See, I've been thinking like all night, and what I'm trying to say is, once the king's done with you, no one else will have you. I mean, they will after they saw you in the show yesterday. Christ, if you weren't under the king's protection, half the world would be trying to have you already, eh? But nobody's going to offer you marriage. I mean, you'll likely be rich enough already. Eh? The king is generous in that, but do you want that? A rich whore? Until you're too shriveled up to be any kind of whore. So I've been thinking, we get along well enough, eh? You know, I make you laugh, we both want the same things. All right, maybe I do fancy the idea of sharing your gold, but we could make so much more of that before you're through, eh? And you could still own half of it. No other man would give you that. And if there were bairns, you know, I'm not saying I'm expecting that, but, you know, I'd acknowledge them, Ken. I mean, they'd be my own. I mean, well, hopefully they'd be my own. Getting ahead of myself here, eh? Look, I know it's not what you maybe wanted most, but I'm just saying think about it, eh? A wee backup plan. What do you say? What's with the face? I can't read you. What do you think?
Don't.
What?
We've still a performance to get through. Until then, I don't want to talk to you.
It's a good offer, a kind offer, for someone who cares about you. You didn't need to be looking at me like that. Hey, there's no need. Aye, well, fuck off then. And hell mend you.
Where were you?
You were asleep. You never wake so early, so I
can't. I can't. They've left me with him. How could they just...
He's so ill.
They said I had to hold him. She said I had to sit here alone and hold him because he came from my body, because only my touch can keep him in the world now. But why should I hold him if he wants to go to heaven?
When did he get so ill?
When you were away.
I'm sorry, I was only gone for
if I hand him to you, will he die?
Huh? I don't know.
Because I don't want to hold him. Take him.
But Queen Margaret, you need to get close to your...
Is he dead? Is he dead?
I think he's dead.
Are you sure? Oh, it's over then. It's over. Oh, Anne, it's been a terrible night. They woke me in the dark and you were gone.
I'm so sorry, I just
wanted it to end. He kept breathing and breathing, little pants and gasps like a dog, on and on. I thought it will stop soon. It has to stop soon, but it didn't.
I'm sorry.
That was a terrible thing to think. I'm a monster. Does it sound like I wished him dead?
No!
Well, I didn't want him to die.
But he's in heaven. A pure, innocent child who's flown straight to heaven.
I'd rather he stayed alive. I really would.
Of course, but he's with God now.
Did he die when I let him go, or was he dead already? Did we kill him?
I don't know.
You shouldn't have taken him from me.
But Queen Margaret...
Why did you take him from me? I told you what she said. He died when you touched him, didn't he?
I don't know, he was very sick.
But he was still alive. Oh, what have we done? What did you make me do?
Queen Margaret, there was nothing you could do.
Yes, there was. They told me what to do. If you'd have been here, you'd have heard them. If you'd have listened to what they said, you'd never have let me do that. Why weren't you here?
Oh, no. Oh, Saviour, no, too late. Is he dead? Is the wee soul away?
She took him. She took him. I couldn't hold him.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my wee pet. Oh, come here to me. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
You want him to die?
No, of course you didn't. Who's saying such badness?
She took him.
Oh, put the wee prince down now.
I didn't, Queen Margaret.
Put the bairn down now.
We should place him somewhere else. The Queen is too upset.
I can see to the Queen.
Make her go away.
You heard your Queen.
All right. I'll leave you now, Your Majesty. I'll come back later with fresh clothes and fresh water and anything else
you can't touch me. You can't touch me. You've death in your fingers. And you scold me. And everything you tell me to do has come to dust. And you left me. And I don't like your face.
Margaret!
I don't like your face! I don't like your face! I don't like your face!
Well, that's you, Telty. We'll need to find you another place. Hey, lassie, come away
No, the
now.
Queen will need fresh clothes, fresh water!
You don't think I know what the Queen needs? No. You've never thought much of me at all, have you? I saw the look you gave me the day you arrived. Priced every stitch in my back. Well, I'm telling you, my Lady Muck, I know more about this town and this court and what Queen Margaret needs than you'll ever discover. So back off. Find yourself another place to sit the day.
Into the dark and droobly days, when sable all the heaven arrays, with misty vapours, clouds and skies, nature all courage me denies, of songs, ballads, and of plays.
when that the night does lengthen hours, with wind, with hail, and heavy showers, my dull spirit will crack for sure, my heart for languor does forlore, for lack of summer with his flowers.
I walk, I turn, sleep me I not, I vexed am with heavy thought. This world all o'er I cast about, and I the mair I am in doubt, the mair that I a cure have sought.
If God is willing to bless us, we'll make another child.
I don't want to.
I know. But that's our job.
And then says age, my friend, come near. Be not strange, I thee require. Come, brother, by the hand me tack. Remember, you have count to mak of all the time you're spending here.
Sang death casts up his yetis wide, says past this entry you'll abide. Albeit you were ne'er sae stout, under this lintel shall you lout. There is nane other way beside.
For fear of this, each day I drought. No golden kiss, nor wine in cup, no lady's beauty, nor lover's bliss can spare me frae the thought o' this, how glad that ever I dine or sup.
Yet when the nicht is growing short, it does my spirit some part comfort. Of thought oppressed with icy showers, come, lusty summer, with your flowers, that I may live in some disport.
That's beautiful.
It's not very cheerful, though, is it?
I was asked to reflect on grief and loss. I was commissioned to commemorate sorrow.
What are your thoughts?
Well, I think...
What does the Queen of the Fight think?
About the poem,
Aye.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
But I'm not sure if it's right for this show now.
Thank you.
You said, is it all right to repeat what you said?
Sweetheart, of course. You can say it better than me.
The whole of Christendom is watching Scotland again. We had a hope, a bairn that could have ruled two kingdoms. That bairn is deed. The nobles of Europe and the ambassador of England have come to see if Scotland's hope is deed too. They've come to see if we still stand strong. We can't show them our grief. We can't show them any doubt.
That's it.
Aye, that's it. No poetry, not at this feast.
Aye, that's best. Thank you, Macar. Let's carry on with this rehearsal. Donald, you're up. Donald, I swear to fucking Christ, man. Margaret, just in time. You look beautiful, by the way. So, you will be here, and Donald will be... Donald, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, man. Come on.
What's that you're looking at, Margaret?
Nothing. Just some faithless bitch.
Oh, aye. I see you.
Why is she here?
She's attending you, sweetheart. We've been over this.
Oh, I can attend to the Queen.
No offence, Dave, but nobody wants to see you modelling a basket of summer flowers.
Look,
Oh, is that right?
Let's walk through what we need to do here.
So what, they'd rather see you cutting a caper around the hall, would they?
This is what I wanted to say to you, right? It's just a show, it's ceremony, it's sound mar shaw and yeesh in our scale, eh? Everybody understands it's no real, but they'll get what I'm saying.
You're saying that you're strong enough to beat any one of them because a man like me is your prisoner. Well, you're saying you defeated my uncles. You broke their ships. You brought down their towers. You took their lands. And you told the whole world that my title does not have meaning anymore, eh? There are no more lords in the Isles. My father was the last. You are the king of all of Scotland now.
Aye.
Aye.
So, Margaret.
And as I am a royal man like you, an honourable man like you, I'll admit that. I'll show that truth.
Lovely.
But you cannot say, you can never say that I will not be Lord of the Isles again.
I wouldn't dream of it. So, Donald kneels here.
Aye.
Donald, this is where you kneel. You spread your arms like this, and you stretch your neck for my sword.
Aye.
So, you want to do that? Good. So, my sword's at his neck, right? And I'm going to heft it up, I'll really make it look real. So, the quicker you can get in through that door
It
there...
will depend what I'm wearing.
Could you maybe wear something a bit shorter? Easier to run in?
I'll be wearing something new.
Good. Well, that's something to think about when they're stitching up the hem. So, you rush in and get here as fast as you can, because I'm really taking his fucking head off if he didn't, and you say, King James, I beg you, you are a great king. Strength alone can offer real mercy. Spare this man, King James, for your queen's sake. You got that?
King James, I beg you, you're a great king. Strength alone can offer real mercy. Spare this man, King James, for your queen's sake.
Fantastic. And then I'll say, all right, I'll spare him then, only for my queen's sake. And then I'll walk over to you, I'll raise you up, and then the queen of the fight will strew her flowers. And then we're done. You can get up then, Donald.
Why is it just a show? Cursing hashing against his scar.
Donald, because I don't actually want to kill you, you arse. Douglas, what are you doing?
He's attending me, dearest. We've been over this.
You know what? I don't think you would kill me, Seamus Stewart. If we had a real fight with real blades, I think I'd kill
Donald,
you.
I don't think we need to get caught up in
Shall
this.
we have a fight?
What?
Well, you and I could do it. Make for a better show.
See, we're demonstrating the unity of Scotland, so how would me fighting you...
Oh, but I'd love to see that. Would he beat you? He'd probably beat you, and then he'd be down like this, and I'd throw myself over him to beg your mercy.
Get up, Margaret.
It'll be a much better show.
Queen Margaret! Get up. Do you know what you're doing, Donald?
Aye.
Then we're done here.
Then the feast is brought in, then it's the dance.
Well, oh, can we have dancing now?
Queen Margaret wants dancing. Give the queen what she wants.
Music!
Play something. Quickly. Don't have all day.
My lairds and gallants tried to dance. We skipped a new yen out to France. Then came in Dunbar the macker. On all the flair there was named Fracker. And there he danced with capers quick, tripping like a sow that's sick. To charm the ladies, they tell me, he hop it like a waggling prick. A merrier man make nae man see. Then come in the Douglas Meester. In hobblety, stumbling dancer. Like a stuck staggering on the rye. His arse gave money a hideous cry. Dunbar, the fool says, where's me? He shot himself by Oakley.
Oh, you shut your
A merrier man at Nazi.
Oh, no, Archie! Archie, you're not leaving us, are you, man?
I can bring down any chill on earth, eh?
That was great entertainment. What would you call that?
Good flighting.
Oh, well, Archibald Douglas has been flighted! Well, what do you say, Queen Margaret? Well, I thought that was great entertainment.
That's the rehearsals over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clear the space. 2 days until the tournament. Stay sharp, everyone. Stay sharp.
Ellen, I need to speak to you.
What about?
Not here.
I'll need to wait. I'm with the king.
But it's
I'll need to wait, Lady Anne.
Queen wants a word with you, Dunbar.
Culpa al mar. I blame the sea. I do. I had taken ships before, but this was just the water. No sight of rock or tree or sand or roofs, just water all round us. It heaved and roared and rolled with spray, and we jumped and tossed for days and days like grain tossed in cloth to lose its skin. I lost everything. I lost the memory of life before. I lost the hope that we would arrive anywhere. That's what the sea does. It's the salt, I think. Salt dries everything up. What's your reason?
Henniel coinja agum kimmer vies me. Me hen.
Queen Margaret, Your Highness, I never meant to.
Never meant what?
I'd never have done that if I'd any idea. I'd no idea to upset you.
How am I upset?
But by the cheeky poem,
Which poem?
at the dance,
Oh, is that about me?
No, of course it was
I
not.
thought that was about bad dancers and Archibald Douglas.
So
Why should I care what you write about Archibald Douglas?
Are you saying the Queen cares for Archibald Douglas?
Are you accusing me of adultery?
Oh, is that not treason?
It is.
And what's the punishment for treason?
He'll be burnt alive.
what the fuck? Your Highness, Your Merciful Highness, I've done nothing but praise you ever.
He wrote praise poems for my marriage.
I heard them. They were shite.
No, that's harsh. They were derivative.
That's the word.
My praise is sincere. My worship is true.
Worship?
Worship!
Oh, that's a big word.
It's true. I worship you, beautiful Highness.
He's sticky, slimy.
Sleek it. But he can deliver a good flighting.
Oh yes, those poems have always been good.
You want a poem from me?
Maybe.
If you do what we ask, you'll be well rewarded.
Well, if I didn't, I'll be burnt alive.
No,
Yes.
Oh, hold on a minute. You want to commission me? You want me to give you a piece of my work and you're going to pay me?
if it pleases us.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Speaking with your Queen,
How
Dunbar.
could you just no ask nicely then? He wants all this burnt alive for treason, carry on. There's no fucking need.
You'll be well paid.
But we'll give you the words.
No, I'll no do it. Use your words. No, I wouldn't stoop. I wouldn't fucking stoop. A letter I, a legal petition, sure, but a poem. My words are mine. If I start doing that road, I'm deed. I'm nothing. If I start trying to please and appease, my voice is just whining in the reeds. I'm a good Gael off the sea. I'm an East Coast wet shout that scorns flattery. You can't tame a wind like that. You can't just snap your fingers. Oh. No! I'd rather sit begging down at the gates all my days. The whole pile of you have bounced me around like a game of ball and never known my worth. Name me here. You can't buy what isn't in my soul.
But we'll pay you. No. I do not, but that's true. We'll settle for that. All that's in your soul and name here, not a word you can't write with your hale heart. That's a promise. Is that a promise, Queen Margaret?
Of course.
All right then.
Enough.
Anil fi shagam ko me.
You're too young to be so lost. I'm too young to be so lost. I have to begin again. We have to begin again, but it's exhausting giving birth to yourself over and over. I want to stop. I could swallow a hawk, a hare, a hunting dog, and they would never find my soul. They'll run forever in my empty insides howling. I'm like a cat without a hearth. I slink from shadow to shadow, shivering, looking for a place to rest, a slice of sun where no one will kick me from, where I can close my eyes and be asleep. And in that helpless, thoughtless, warm moment, I will turn my head to any hand that strokes me. I am so cold. I am so tired.
A green hill.
I see one.
Aye.
Maybe you should go.
Aye.
What did you want to say to me?
I want to get married. The king will give you any favor now. Ask him this favor for me.
Oh, what about the Lady Gordon's bastard cousin? Oh, is he taken? Are you too late?
Find me a man with land.
A wee laird?
But I want a choice. I want to choose my own wee laird.
Oh, of course you do. I don't know, Lady Anne. I need to tell your suitors that you're awfully picky. And that you don't like your friends to walk too close. And you have no love of public entertainment.
Oh, you could tell them that at least I've got good common sense between my ears and not a pudding made of dreams.
I could tell them that you snore on winter nights like a little piglet gargling in beer.
You could tell them that at least I keep my feet sweet and I'll never shove my dirty toes up their nose and wake them with the reek.
Don't do this. I could ask the king to let you join me as my attendant.
No! I need another beginning. I've only got one more left in me. I want to marry. Can you arrange this? Soon.
Oh, it's the work of a day, Lady Anne.
Lady Anne, these men are high in my favour.
I'm glad to hear it.
They have land, and they'll have more. Oh, well, one of them will. The one you choose A wedding gift from the crown. Well, on you go then. Woo her.
Aye. But there's a dowry too, though. Hey.
What?
Well, you said it's not just land. You're throwing in some cash with the deal
Not
as
him.
well.
Aye, next
What?
suitor. Fucking idiot.
Right, so I thought you might want to know about the earth. So I brought this here with me. Can I?
Aye?
It's good, dark earth.
What does it grow?
Oh, it grows a ween of oats. It's no too claggy. See, if you squeeze it, aye, it'll still brack the crumb, but it'll had a spring shower and it'll no crack in a frost.
Oats.
Aye.
What else?
Oh, well, we get a great crop of ingans, kale, but mostly, it has the sweetest grace. We got the fattest yows and a muckle hard of black kye we took frae. No, we didn't take them. We found them down in Northumberland. The grace we feed them is full of clover.
Him.
But I've no even...
Did you bring Earth?
Well, no.
Him.
But
When can we get married?
Ah, well, congratulations, Turnbull.
I came all the way from Hoyt for this. That wasn't fair at all.
The priest is waiting for you by the chapel, Turnbull. I'll take you through.
Aye.
Turnbull.
Turnbull, Oteviate Hall. Pleased to meet you. The place is no that big. The house, I mean, it's a wee bit poky. I was thinking of building it new, seeing as you're used to better.
Good.
Christ, look at you. King James, I'd follow you down a wet hill and through the back door of hell.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'll mark the house bonny for you. I promise.
Good. I'll be there shortly.
Come on, Turnbull.
This is the best day. The best day!
I can't stay with you. Why not? I can't fall again. I can't fall any further. And I still think you might fall.
Oh, you want me to fall?
Oh, Ellen, no. No. Be a queen. Be queen forever. Look at you. Look at you. Show them Ellen. Show them you. But I'm tired.
Fine, leave me then.
If you ever need a place to stay...
Why would I need to come find you in a muddy field? I won't be at the wedding. I'm preparing for the tournament. I've given you wedding gifts. Thank you. Goodbye, Lady Anne.
I've never seen a man that happy. Ellen, darling, what's wrong?
It's all gone then.
What's gone?
Everything of my life before, I've lost it or I've given it away. There's only my life with you left.
Is that no enough?
What's happened? I found them halfway up the crags under a wet rock.
Jesus Christ, look at this stadium. Is he going to be ready for the show?
Seamus Stewart, eh? Sure, you call me a traitor. Over and over and over again, traitor, traitor, traitor. So why don't you kill me?
We need to get some food in him.
Murder and go savage, legal massacre.
Do you think he really wants to die?
Aye. I think he really wants to die.
Let him die fighting.
What?
Let him fight you with a real sword, use real blades.
No, I'd kill him.
That's what he wants.
No, I'd kill him really quickly. He's no bad, but he couldn't scratch me.
So let him bring a couple friends.
That would be fucking dangerous, Peter.
Fucking dangerous is what we're after. King James, no one in all of Europe would fight 3 men with real blades. Imagine when word gets out and everyone is coming to the show.
And then they'll all see what I dare do to defend Scotland. Donald, be me a sappage reeve. You hearing me?
Aye,
Be me a sapage, leave, Donald. In the arena, real swords, real blades.
How will the crowd know the blades are real? Someone needs to bleed, someone needs to be cut.
Well, I'll not put them down without them bleeding.
Before that, so the crowd know to be afraid, I should get involved. I could judge it.
Like I said,
too
no.
much.
They'll know enough when they see me at my work. They'll all see the truth then. Donald.
Aye.
Hand me a Galtine Hewitt. I promise.
I'll fight you, eh?
Yes. Yes.
All right then.
Christ, he's freezing.
Oh, here, I'll get him into the kitchen. I'll feed him by the fire. Come on, Donald.
Oh, come on. Hey, cheers, boy.
Peter, if I can do this, if I can win this, then I can win any fight. That's what I'll know. That's what they'll all see. God will help me win any fight.
Aye, but you will
Yes.
want to.
A word. Frae the Queen.
Aye, on you go.
Elaine,
What's that about?
your wee show.
Well, if it's about the show, Peter stays.
He can listen, but he's not telling you what's to happen. No this time.
Well, if I can do that,
You can tell the Queen that if she wants to speak to me, she can come down
she
here.
sent
like...
me. We thought I'd say it better, clearer.
I'm all ears.
She'll no be coming
What?
to your fight, to your feast. She'll be in her room. She's no coming out.
She has to come out. Half of Europe's here. What does she think it'll look like if she's not
She
sat
thinks
beside...
it'll look like she doesn't care to be with you. And what chance of an heir then? What chance of a new babe that could sit in the thrones of Scotland and England?
You tell her that there will be 6 of my best men kicking in the doors to her
You'll
rooms
no
and...
do that. That's no your style at all.
Try me.
Just as you'll no kick down her door any night soon and throw her in the grun and roar your husband's rights in her royal face. You wouldn't do that.
No, of course I wouldn't do
Which is
that.
the only way you're getting an heir as things stand.
What does she want?
It's not just her. It's what half the world wants. You're a good king. You're the best we've known. You've gied us peace. But now you need to give us...
What?
Reasons to still love you, Majesty. Look what you're doing. Just what your father did. A good king would hae nae favourites. A good king wouldn't shame his royal wife so. Just try and look as if you keep God's law. That's all we're asking for.
Who's we?
There's folks that love you, that feel themselves forgotten, Majesty, and that's the truth. But you'll no even listen to me onymore.
No, of course I'll listen to you, Femi.
You know me. I was born to 3 cold rooms and fields of weed and stain, but I fought that fate. I caught myself a canny laird. I pushed him up every ladder and into every royal hall. I put him beside you, and I've kept him there. I ken every coin you spend, I balance every book, I clear every clogged drain, and I fix every fractured ashet. I have no place to sit. Never mind, I can't stop to sit. I've climbed up fae dirt, and now I cling, and nae higher will I climb. Holding on tax all that's in me. I accept that. As God has gifted me, let me no ask for mair. But there are those that have climbed o'er me, kicking me in the moo as they've used me as a ladder. Just as others have climbed to sit where your own wife should be.
The king honours Queen Margaret.
I'm not talking to yon!
Tell me what the Queen wants.
Take your eyes off that woman. You didn't even need to send her a war. Just lower her, bring her down.
Bring who down?
Oh, you know fine well who I'm talking about, Jamie. Your Majesty, I'm sorry. You can have your fight, your great show. That entertainer can do whatever she wants in that. The Queen will watch and smile, oh, like it's nae bother to her. But after that, that woman will not sit at your table. The Queen will sit one side of you and me the other, just as it's I been, your Majesty. And then we'll hae a praise poem to the Queen.
Who's doing that?
Macar Dunbar will do that, Majesty.
We'll want sight of that.
He's a trick of catching the mood, I think, Majesty. It'll do the job it needs to. And after all this, we want Macar Dunbar brought into the royal household. He should have a place beside you, always. The Queen might like to hear his words from time to time.
And if I do all this, the Queen will forgive me.
Oh, she'll smile her love like summer sunlight for all the world to see.
All right.
Oh, bless you, Majesty. Bless you. I'm so glad. Oh, I'll away and tell the Queen. Oh, wait till you see how we've dressed Her Majesty. Oh, you'll need to hide your een. The splendour o' her will blind us all. Thank you.
What does it say?
I'm going to let him say it. She's right. This will work for Margaret.
But what does it say?
We need an heir, Peter. Scotland needs a living heir. And if this is the price, then it is another part of the show. It's just words. It's a piece of nonsense.
James Stewart, King of Scots, are you ready?
Aye.
Where is my challenger? Only one will live. Show me my champion! The blades are real! The blades are real! Scotland, look where your king rests in your name!
What are you doing? Get out of the way!
Take a Mitzi!
You see? Come on, Donald!
Eric Donald! Do you want to live? Do you?
I can't live with your sword at my throat! Gregor Maha, bastard!
No, I'm done with you. Find your own death.
No! No! I! No! 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 You bastard! I'll be a fucking shot! I'll see you fall!
Am I the champion?
Yes,
Am I?
I declare the champion!
Am I your king? Will you follow me? Scotland! Will you follow me? I tell you, no, you do that.
I'm sorry, but I was right. It made for a better show.
It wasn't a show. That was the whole point. Now, will you look at me and smile like I've just risked my life for Scotland and won? Did we do it? Peter, did it work? Well, they cheered loud enough, didn't they? Did it work? Good. Right. We did it. We did it. We did it. Now, listen. You need to find your sense of humour. You need to remember that this is a royal show. It's about what your king needs, not what you need, not what you want. It's what the crown needs. And see, that is the nasty fucking job I do every day. And it doesn't always make me happy either, but you will smile, you'll support me, and we'll get through this.
What do you mean?
King James!
Will you fucking smile?
Queen's.
Peter, what's to happen now? Are we having entertainment or not?
As soon as you take your place, Your Majesty.
Good.
No. No. You won't sit at the king's table tonight.
What's happening?
They've changed the script.
Who has?
I'm sorry, all right? That's your spot there. I've got an exit for you when you need it.
What?
Before I start, can we praise our queen? Our real queen, our true queen. Beautiful Margaret. Yes, Queen Margaret, the most loving and generous queen that any macker could serve. She holds the joy and hope of Scotland within her. But I'm here to talk about another queen tonight, the queen of the fight. Is that what we're still calling her? The lovely Ellen. Dark lady, this is for you. A wee flyton. Oh. Long have I talked of ladies white, new of a black yin I'll indict, that landed forth on the last ships. I'll sketch her likeness, I hope it's right, my lady with the muckle lips. So she's all mouth, just like an ape, or like a puddock with her gape. And look, her short cat's nose up skips, and see, she shines like washing soap, my lady with the muckle lips. When she's dressed in rich apparel, she shines as bright as a tar barrel. When she was born, son folk, here.
When for her sake, with spear and shield, men prove they're mightier than their peers, they kiss and with her get to grips. And from then on, her love is theirs. My lady wi' the muckle lips. But when instead a man is shamed, not worthy of the warrior's name, her arse before their kiss she slips. No other comfort can they claim from my lady wi' the muckle lips. Was that enough? Was that enough to please the crown? Was that enough to entertain you? What more do you want? No, Scotland, tell me, what do you want? I've performed for you. I sang for you. I trusted you more than a bairn trusts its mother's arms. I've bled for you. God, save me for a feel. I gave you all the love I had in me. You want more. You want me broken down and battered and beaten to make you more. It can't be done. Nothing will ever make you more. Your soul is just a jealous cur that'll whine and whine behind the likes of me for all time. I knew we've all seen it. We've all seen that clear.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it was just a joke.
A joke. A joke. Scotland, you're the joke.
Stop him! Stop him!
I ran into the park. Try and stop me. Just try. Nobody stopped me there. Nobody saw me there. I had the jewels on my throat and the clays on my back, and what need I more? I was at Dalkeith at dark, murk midnight. A cooman called at me to stop. I hissed at him and sent him fleeing. I was at Pathhead and afore dawn, and my feet were raw and aching all the way up to the teeth in my head. But get out my road! Get out my road! I'm walking yet! The geese hissed at me, and I hissed back. Folks banged their doors at the sight of me. The milk spilt, a bairn screamed, a cart drove into a ditch, and I turned on the quaking quine that hauled at the horse, and I said, "Tak me out of here." And the road bumped the anger frae me. The cold chilled the fire in me. Oh, Mother of God, I've nothing but the clays on my back and the jewels at my throat. Oh, save me, what have I done? I was out the cart at Ancram. They were following me by Winton. Mare and mare, hunting me like a hare. I lost them by the water, lying in the damp dirt like a drookit doe. I came menacing to Minto, a rock in my hands and my teeth ready to chew them all. A man stood in my path. They're all about me, they're coming at me, and then... Get away from me, you gapper goppies! On your own! There you are! And you said... We'll beat you! We'll pummel you! We'll smash your heads! Get away from my home! And home is any place you and I are together. If that was true, you'd stay. But you never do. I've shows to make. Audiences the length of the land to dazzle and delight. And I come back.
Aye, that's the best story you tell yet.
Because I can tell it with you.
What story you taking round the tunes now? Can you show me a bit of that?
Aye. Wait till you see. Lady Anne of Teviot Hall, we bring you the sorrowful spectacle of battle lost and worlds ended. But watch and see how Scotland still survives. This is the story of King James. Good King James, your king. One man, one sword. Every man loved him. Every man followed him to battle when battle came at last.
Scotland! Get ready!
The Cooman frae Dalkeith, the Cotters frae Newbattle,
you
Earl of
see that?
Castles, Earl of Crawford,
Get
Earl of
ready to
Rothwell,
see me
they
win.
followed him to Flodden Field.
I was a good man, I was. I didn't deserve this.
The laddies of
I've
Lauder,
gone to this
the
for
two
wanting
clerks
a
of
wage.
Earlston, Lord
Scotland!
Douglas, Lord Coburn, and the bold
Follow
Lord
me.
of Rickerton. The
King
archers
James,
of Ancram,
I'm following you through the back door of hell.
Jedburgh, Kelslow, Boswells, and
Follow me!
the Cooman frae Dalkeith, the Cotters frae Newbattle, Earl of Castles, Earl of Crawford, Earl of Rothwell, they followed him to Flodden Field. The archers of Ancram, the suitors Rivers of Selkirk, Jedburgh of Kelslow, Boswells and
Christ, I'm falling in the dark now. So may you all.
Scotland, your sons are dying in the mud of Flodden. Scotland, your king has fallen and gone. But Scotland, you have a king again.
The best of us are dead. But we will survive this. Scotland, remember. Remember who you are.
You still have a king, and we will honor him. We will serve him. King James V, King of Scots.
And so we end.
Do you still think of him?
Can he not?
He must have known where you were. He was the king after all, and you couldn't hide. He must have known.
I thought that too. And cursed him. But he got his aid in the end, eh? Poor wee baby King James. I'm glad now that he left me to find my own way. I'm a wild creature, the forests and hills. Nae soul on earth commands my song.
Was he a good king?
Nae such thing. Job's too big.
Oh, are we no wise? Are we no wise? I heard a lassie in St. Boswell singing a song of yours. Aye. And my crewman tried to tell me a joke that I knew was yours, but he got the punchline wrong.
Oh. Aye, the best of my words and songs will live long after me. Long after my name's deed. Has it been a hard year?
Aye, it has. It's been a year since my Turnbull fell with his king. At times it was tough, but my crops was good. All my tups are lambed up, and all my bairns are living yet with this earth beneath their feet and my blood pumping round them. What more wealth need I?
And what other hame will I ever need but here with you, telling the story that's ours alone. Tres Morias, men amoran en Chayem. Aisha Fatima Marianne. I heard Twaquines at TV all that we lewd is weed the flues of the forest, smoke and weeds the cross left, all that we lewd is weed Ur hymns I heard that hearts just I heard Twaquines at TV all that we lewd is weed the flues of the forest, smoke and weeds the cross left, all that we lewd is weed Ur hymns I heard that hearts just Ur hymns I heard that hearts just When our story's over and done, know this. If our names are forgotten, remember we were still real. The songs were sung and heard, and all the dances had their steps. The deed we're living as you live now. And the poem was real, just as the maker made it. Remember that most of all.